Welcome everybody to the first ever exhibition match for Pro Wrestling Unlimited. And we're starting things out here with an insane matchup as the World Heavyweight Championship is on the line in a rematch from the main event of episode 1 as Jaxon Bates looks to take away the world title from the current champion and inaugural champion, King Phoenix. Now in the first episode, these two fought in the main event as we've said, and Jaxon ended up tapping out to that crucifixion, that last chancery by King Phoenix, and then Jaxon went on to claim that he tapped out King Phoenix multiple times in that matchup, and Phoenix, being the man that he is, the fighting champion that he is, allowed this rematch to go forward and even put the title on the line once again in order to truly silence Jaxon. Yeah, speaking of Jaxon, the man is on a farewell tour. He is looking to leave this business very, very soon, and he would love nothing more than to ruin the dreams of King Phoenix's first world title reign, but also leave with that world title. PWU, after this matchup, could be left with no world title. They could be left with a TV title and a global title, and that would be it. And that would not be great for not only PWU, but the pride of Phoenix would get truly demolished. I don't know how well Phoenix would be able to recover from that if he lost the world title, not just for himself, but for the company as a whole. Jaxon Bates is a man hated by the people here. King Phoenix has found himself in a fan-favorite position out of absolutely nowhere. But he's embraced it. He's embraced the cheers, embraced the fans. He knows where he stands with everyone. How about instead of talking about him now though, we bring out the current and inaugural PWU World Heavyweight Champion, the almighty King Phoenix. He's a man who prides himself in all of his work, a man who loves his fast-paced offense, his speed, his agility, his high-flying maneuvers. That is what Phoenix is known for, and that is what's been able to get him so many victories along the way to where he is right now. Jaxon said he had found a new game plan. Has he truly found that game plan? And if so, what is it? What is his big plan to take down Phoenix? What is he going to do to try and stop Phoenix? I mean, Phoenix, he's already beaten Jaxon before. Phoenix knows what Jaxon is about. Phoenix loves his speed, as we've said. He's very, very fast in the ring. That is what he prides himself on. While Jaxon, on the other hand, there is not a lot of flashy maneuvers, fancy maneuvers. From Jaxon, it's more just brutal maneuvers. He wants to pummel your head in, beat you down, and then walk out embarrassing you. That is what Jaxon wants to do, especially to a man like Phoenix, a man who has already beaten him before. I want to know how much pressure Phoenix has put on himself here. Because no matter what Phoenix, no matter what match he's in, he always has a lot of pressure placed upon himself. And you see, while putting pressure on himself doesn't really help him, it doesn't drag him down either. It gives him more of a reason to fight, so if anything, it's more of a benefit than a disadvantage for the man. That is what Phoenix does. He likes to overcome all odds, silence any doubters. That is what his entire run since October has been about, where he truly got his foot through the door. For 5 months, Phoenix has been on the rise, constantly growing and evolving to get to this moment where he has finally claimed World Championship Gold, a dream that he never thought he'd be able to collect, a dream he thought would forever remain simply just a dream. But Phoenix proved himself wrong, as he always seems to do. But now he has to defend that title for the first time. Winning a title is one thing, but defending it is a whole new ballpark. As Phoenix now hands off that title for the first and maybe the last time in his career. As Jaxon Bates knows what he's fighting for, the referee holds that World Championship in the air. As we get ready for this matchup to take place, we're getting ready for that bell to ring. And here we go. King Phoenix, Jaxon Bates, PWU World Heavyweight Championship. Who will walk out the champ? Will Phoenix lose his world title instantly, or will Jaxon fail once again as we get a little collar and elbow type? Phoenix gonna go behind, and a simple wrestling takedown. as Phoenix gets the early advantage. See, while Phoenix hasn't necessarily been at it for too long himself, he is the veteran in this matchup. And you don't really say that a lot from Phoenix, but in this situation, he is the veteran. He knows a lot more than Jaxon does. And Phoenix again, getting the upper hand with a collar and elbow tie-up, going into working on the arm and a simple kick to the back. Phoenix feeling confident as ever. That's what you come to know from Phoenix. Gonna send Jaxon Bates off the ropes. No, Jaxon slides underneath and flips Phoenix the bird. Phoenix, and he used that speed. Went for the barrel roll over the top rope, but Jaxon Bates ducked back in the ring by Jaxon off the ropes. Phoenix back in, but gets caught with the basement drop kick right to the knee, and Phoenix gets the Dragon Sleeper immediately. Phoenix getting caught off guard. Jaxon just avoiding the barrel roll, trying to stop any speed. Phoenix trying to use the ropes as a momentum by Irish whipping Jaxon off them, but Jaxon said no, and slid underneath, and now Phoenix is in terrifying danger here in the early goings of this matchup. He is able to free himself from the Dragon Sleeper though. Both men back up. Phoenix wheelbarrow bulldog. Oh god, no, never mind. That's a nasty backbreaker to Phoenix. Cover now by the challenger. Kick out at one by the champ, but Phoenix went for that bulldog, but Jaxon counteracting it. He's scouted Phoenix a lot more now, just a simple throat thrust. Now Jaxon off the ropes. Phoenix gonna slide underneath. There's that speed. Hurricane Rana got Jaxon Bates exactly where he wants him on that middle rope. Phoenix off the ropes now, but Jaxon pop-up fastball punch, and Phoenix gets caught flush on the jaw, and Jaxon gonna bite away at the hand. And now he's going to go into an armbar stretch. When we said there's nothing nice about Jaxon, we mean nothing nice. He's there to wear you down, tear you down, break you down. And so far that's what he's trying to do to Phoenix. He's now got Phoenix up, and he'll work on the arm again. Jaxon just keeping a methodical pace, and I think this may have been his game plan. Work at that methodical pace, wear down Phoenix's arms, limbs, whatever, to stop Phoenix from using his speed. Phoenix doesn't manage to move out the way of that knee strike. Now Phoenix, here's the speed, rolling underneath, super kick, moonsault by Jaxon again out of the way, stopping Phoenix's speed from doing any damage. He has truly read Phoenix like a book, and that is not something you see very often. The only man that has truly been able to read Phoenix like that was probably Levi Connors, and that is not a name King Phoenix wants to hear right now. Is Jaxon gonna Irish whip Phoenix right into that corner? Feeling good there. Now gonna run at Phoenix, but Phoenix saw it coming. There's the speed. Now Phoenix gonna run in and a drop kick as he falls down to the mat. And no matter how much you try and take away from him, you will never be able to escape from all of Phoenix's speed. That is just not possible. No matter how much you try to, he will always find a way to use it, even if it's only for a glimmer of hope, a sliver of time. He will find a way to do it. Now Phoenix and a run at Jaxon, but a snap power slam there, and now Jaxon gonna go right into an armbar, working on the arm again, traps the leg as well. That armbar leg lock combination applied here, and Phoenix is in danger. Would not want to tap out here, but Jaxon's done a bit of damage to the arms, trying to wear down Phoenix again. And Phoenix would not want to tap out. He would not want to tap out this early into a matchup to lose his title, never mind just lose a match in general. Phoenix in true danger here. Jaxon trying to take off two of Phoenix's limbs, but he is able to roll himself out of there using that other leg. Now Phoenix gonna grab Jaxon, gonna pull him down, and now gonna dig the double knees into that left arm. As Phoenix gonna lift the challenger back up to his feet, and now Phoenix gonna go into the striking game here. Headbutt to the back of the neck, pulls him in, and goes for a suplex, and he holds on. Gonna look for all three amigos, the trifecta of them vertical suplexes. Hits the second one, gonna go for that third one, lifts Jaxon up. Jaxon slips around from behind and hits a German to Phoenix. Gonna pay the suplex favor right back. Dragon suplex. Now Jaxon back up, gonna look for another German Phoenix. Back elbow fighting free. Running in with a huge knee, but Jaxon moving out of the way. Now a clothesline by the challenger, and a second clothesline by the challenger. And Phoenix gonna duck the third one, and a ripcord knee again. 1, 2, but a kick out at 2 by Jaxon, but Phoenix got the upper hand in that little sequence. Jaxon trying to avoid everything, but Phoenix had Jaxon right where he wanted him, using Jackson's own move to his advantage. Jaxon ducking underneath there. Phoenix going to reposition himself though with some chops. Jaxon reversing that last one, kicks her the knee again, and there's a super kick right to the jaw. Catching Phoenix flush there, and he's going to go into a ground and pound, just punching in the skull, caving in the head of King Phoenix, and he's just going to, that's just disrespectful. That's what you come to expect from Jaxon Bates, the bad guy himself, as he's going to punch in the shoulder there of Phoenix, using the corner and ropes to his advantage. But again, more work on the arm, and again, Jaxon right in the face of Phoenix. There's a shoulder breaker, taking the arms of Jaxon. Now a clothesline by the champ, and another one. Gonna catch the foot there, spinning it around, and an arm drag of Phoenix. Working on that arm again, Jaxon trying to get up Phoenix, pushing him right back down. Fujiwara armbar, locked in. Look at that left shoulder of Jaxon Bates. Look at his position, getting pulled back. Phoenix would love nothing more here than to dislocate the shoulder of Jaxon and send him home on his little farewell tour with a broken arm. Jaxon in true danger here, but he is able to roll free. Uses that right knee to truly escape. Both men back up. Phoenix getting the upper hand again though. Wheelbarrow into the arm drag. And now Phoenix gonna throw a taunt right back at Jaxon, who's gonna come in with a clothesline. There's a second one. Gonna duck Phoenix's one. Jaxon gonna go for a jumping one. No, Phoenix out of the way. Jumping back elbow. Digging in that elbow while throwing his body to the wind. Cover by Phoenix. Kick at it too by Jaxon. The challenger still holding on. Phoenix gonna lift him up to his feet. Back elbow there. Phoenix kick to the midsection. Gonna go for another one. Jaxon though, out of the way, ducking, and a rolling elbow, spinning the jaw of Phoenix. Dear Lord. Gonna send the champ off the ropes, and an arm drag by Jaxon. The arms again, and a big boot. You know, Jaxon again gonna bite at the hand. Jaxon is either working on Phoenix's arms at this point, or trying to use his power advantage, stop Phoenix's speed, or use the momentum to his advantage. Hitting the arm drag right into the boot to the face, really catching Phoenix off guard. And again, more arm work. Jaxon gonna stomp away at the arm of Phoenix once more. But he wants Phoenix to, you wanna lift him up now. Discus punch, no, Phoenix, back elbow there. And now Phoenix, back to the strikes. If the speed doesn't work, he's going to use his striking ability to his advantage. Spinning back kick there, Jaxon goes to the knee. Phoenix off the ropes, rocket kick. Jaxon falls. And now Phoenix feeling good now, despite all the arm damage done, despite Jaxon stopping him from using the majority of his speed. Phoenix still feeling great, digging the knee into the arm of Jaxon. Now got his arms exactly where he wants it. Couldn't use his speed, so he said, screw it, I'm a player at your own game with the arms. I mean, working the arms as well is interesting for Phoenix, because once upon a time, he had a great little story, going along with maybe one of the very best to ever do it in Kira, who was known as the arm abuser at the time, and Phoenix can go for a gutbuster, but a hip toss by Jaxon. And Phoenix, he tapped out to the armbar. Kira almost breaking the arm clean off of Phoenix. So Phoenix working on the arms, he's learned a lot from that. Truly learned a lot from Kira, his past battles. One of the first few people in the universal world that gave him some advice that taught him a lot. There's now Jaxon going to go over some German suplexes, and Phoenix has not had a great couple of weeks with taking suplexes. First had to deal with Martin Morton, and now has to deal with Jaxon Bates. Gonna dig the elbow into the head of Phoenix. If we're talking arm work, Phoenix is no stranger. He has gone through a lot of arm damage, so if anyone's going to be able to take it, it should be Phoenix ideally. He has learned a lot from Kira and his current mentor in CZB, the leader of DXGS. But look at this submission by Jaxon. Working on these shoulders of Phoenix, them arms again, getting pulled back, pulling on the neck of Phoenix, and that upper body, that torso, bending in a way it should not really be bending. Phoenix is truly in danger here. Jaxon has stopped Phoenix from doing a lot. The methodical pace is truly benefiting Jaxon here. Phoenix hits the knee to get out of it there though. And both men meet eye to eye. Once again, there's the champion King Phoenix. The challenger Jaxon Bates. course, the PWU World Heavyweight Championship on the line. Both men going to go back into the middle of the ring where this all started. They want the entire space, they want the entire ring to use as their playground. Uppercut there by Phoenix. Going to run off the ropes. Go for a clothesline. Jaxon ducking it. Now Jaxon off the ropes. Phoenix over the top though. Float over, no, Jaxon. Air raid crash. Oh god, dropping Phoenix around his neck. Cover by Jaxon to crown a new champion. Kick at 2 by Phoenix. The champion holds on. And Jaxon's going to kick in the head of Phoenix. And Jaxon feeling very, very confident. But Phoenix kept up. Taking advantage of Jaxon, pandering to the fans. Clothesline in the corner. Off the ropes. Corner trapped spear. Gonna throw Jaxon away. Gonna use that barn ropes, bringing up sunset flip, rolling through. Power bomb. Roma, yes, the cutter, the royal cutter by Phoenix, the signature move. 2, kick at 2. If you don't know anything about Phoenix, just know this: that man is the master of the cutters. He has so many different variants, and that is one of the newest ones he's added to his arsenal. As he stomps away at the arm, Phoenix got Jaxon where he wants him. Now on, never mind, but Jaxon again, stopping the speed despite the damage he's just sustained. Sending Phoenix off the ropes, went for the headbutt, but Phoenix blocked it with a knee. Royal decree. 1, 2, kick out by Jaxon again at 2. The finisher connecting for King Phoenix, but it's not enough. He's going to set up in the corner, going to look for that running knee lift. But Jaxon, the headbutt, the finishing move, the headbutt, catching Phoenix around the jaw. 2! Kick out again by Phoenix though. That came out of absolute nowhere. That could have easily concussed Phoenix. They're going to send him right back to the hospital. Jaxon with another one. Cover again by the challenger. 1, 2, kick out again by Phoenix. He refuses to give up, refuses to quit. Jaxon has thrown everything at Phoenix, but it's not enough. Oh, but he does have one more idea. He has one more idea. Has Phoenix on the top rope. Gonna think avalanche pedigree. Phoenix, no. Phoenix punching away, pushing Jaxon off the middle rope. Phoenix fighting back. He stayed on the middle rope, got Jaxon where he wants him. Golden Experience DDT by the champion, signature move. 1, 2, kick out again by the challenger. Phoenix has hit that royal cutter, the royal decree, the Golden Experience DDT, and Phoenix, he's had enough. Gonna flip the bird just like Jaxon did to him multiple times earlier. Attacks the arm, pulling him in with the ripcord, Northern Light suplex, over the top. Suplex into the armbar, and that is a move Kira used. That is the exact same move Kira has used in the past. The suplex right into the armbar. Phoenix has truly learned from his past foes, truly learned from his past mentors. The people he has stepped foot in the ring with many moons ago. Jaxon in trouble after Phoenix has done a lot of damage to the arms there. Fighting free though with punches. Jaxon has escaped. Can he get back into the matchup? No, Phoenix runs in, not letting Jaxon have any time to recover. Arm wrench, Pele kick. And now, oh god, arm wrench again. Jaxon pulled down to the mat. Now Phoenix dealing a knee, delivering that knee to the other arm. And now Phoenix dragging Jaxon down to the mat. That bridging Fujiwara armbar. The submission maneuver. That armbar that CZB used. His mentor, that leader of DXGS that we said earlier. The move that he used to submit TJ Lee not too long ago. Will Jaxon Bates submit? Will King Phoenix retain? Or will Jaxon Bates continue to fight on? This may be the last ditch effort for Phoenix. A full-on barrage of arm attacks. Is Jaxon going to be forced to tap, or will he stay in the fight? This has been held in for a while. How much? Oh, never mind. I was going to say how much more can he hang in, but Jaxon Bates submits. And King Phoenix is still your PWU World Heavyweight Championship. Did not get to use the speed he usually uses like normal, but it did not matter. Phoenix overcame the odds, overcame his game plan, and retained the World Heavyweight Championship.